Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also The Brink, and we are one community. Today, we're talking about the big golden trophy that Trump has, apparently, which is his phone. But we have other things we'll talk about, and we'll look at some of the games maybe we missed during the Summer Game Fest. Cat Smith, for you, I'll try back. Yes, we'll give everyone a few minutes. So if you're here early or if you're watching this after the fact, just give it a few minutes, or you can fast forward because people will be trickling in on soon, or however you say that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna start pulling up news articles, waiting for people to trickle on in, and we can chat with them. Waiting for Discord to also open up. Cat Smith, for you, welcome. How you doing, man? Doing good. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see here. Goodish, Cat Smith. Why only goodish? What's up? Have any fun plans for the week? And coming up in a couple of days, I guess it's hump day. If you're working normal work weeks, or if you work the weekend, that sucks too. Let's see here. Let's just do this. And string. Okay. Nothing planned currently. Yeah. Man, there's so much stuff to do. Water parks are open for the kids. Got some games I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of games, actually. That's another reason I've been slacking on everything else, kind of. The website's going good, though. So, yep. I'm letting people know we're good. I'll start sharing, because we're going to start diving into I'll start sharing, but I'm going to gather a couple of more articles. What am I doing? Why did I do it this way? So, yeah, anything fun anyone's been playing? I've been playing Expedition 33 still. I'm probably halfway through it. We'll see. Really good game. Really like it. Taking my time on it. I don't want to be too quick at finishing because I've just been enjoying it. Doom: The Dark Ages, I started it. It is fun, but I think Gardner's right. It's not as fun as Eternal. I think I'm still going to have more fun than he did. So it'll be fun. Let's see here. There is, who has it? Oh well, we'll get to through some of these articles. BT Maverick, welcome. How you doing, man? First off, AI mode. What's AI mode? There you go. So, I'll make fun of this more from a phone. Like if Biden came out with a Biden phone, if Obama, like whoever came out with a phone, I'd be making fun of this. Solely because this is tech. I'm going to relate it to tech. I cover tech on this channel too, but we're going to have some fun with this, and then we'll get into some games. So if you guys haven't heard, Trump announced, or maybe Trump Jr. or whatever, one of the Trumps announced that they're making a phone. The phone is going to have its own service, supposedly, but it's going to be, it's going to be a reused service from like a third party, T-Mobile, who knows, and also, Trump phone, Trump mobile, T-Mobile. It's pretty close to T-Mobile. We'll see how that goes. But they also claim that it's going to be 100% manufactured in the United States, which is impossible. So this will be fun. Let's dive into this. This is honestly a topic that I think is going to be really fun. So the 47 plan, which I'm assuming he's the 47th president, right? And so they want to charge $47.45, which assuming is 47th president, 45th president, whatever there, super weird. It operates as a mobile virtual network operator, MVNO, meaning it utilizes networks of major U.S. carriers like AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. Like I mentioned, it is going to be using pre-existing networks. It's nothing more special than like Mint Mobile or Google's network too. So the T1 phone, this one's interesting. Along with the service, Trump Mobile plans to release a gold-colored smartphone called the T1 phone. It's advertised as proudly designed and built in the United States and features a 6.8-inch Raichi. We're gonna talk about that, Raichi. We're gonna see AMOLED display, a fingerprint sensor, face recognition, unlocking, and then it's going to be an Android phone. 256 gigabytes of storage and 12 gigabytes of RAM, which, sure, it seems like a pretty mid-level kind of phone. For $500, which I think is what they're charging, $500. It's basic, T1000, the BT Maverick T1000, nice. The T1 phone by Trump Mobile. It's honestly, I could see a lot of people buying this because it's mid $500. It's gonna run fine probably. AMOLED is a nice display. I don't think anyone makes them in the United States, so yeah. Fingerprint sensor, face recognition, unlocking, all that stuff's already built in. So all they have to do is work with a third party service to get this to work. Meaning, like, not to get this to work, but to manufacture that is. And so it'll be interesting. It will probably utilize a mid-tier mobile APU also. Skull playlist, welcome. Yes, it is basic. Better off with a Red Magic. A bit more money. What's a Red Magic? Raichi, not bad. Not what is the cheap chipset. That is the thing. Honestly, I'm shocked they have this much specs already planned out for this. I guarantee. Let's see. What chip set will be in the Trump phone? We'll see. ChatGPT, don't fail us now. Okay, it's going to search while we're over here. The availability. The T1 phone is expected to be available August or September 2025, which means that they've got to have been working on this for a little bit now. So obviously they started working on this after Trump won, but before this month, because there's just no way that they'd be able to fulfill an August-September date unless they're taking, and there is a lot of unused, unsold phones that end up not getting sold. Maybe they're taking old surplus and rebranding them. The Skulls playlist. Yes, it is a sad spec for the price, but at the same time, it's basic. Like, I wouldn't expect, this is designed. It's a fine design for especially old people that are just gonna be browsing on it. I shouldn't get this to game on. Let's see what the inquiry is there. Okay, so it's expected to be using the Revel 7 Pro 5G, which it's also a lot of people are going to be upset about that 5G thing. Let's see if RFK ends up with one of these. Powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset, an upper mid-range SoC featuring an octa-core CPU up to 2.2 gigahertz. I actually don't follow Snapdragons very well. I know some of you guys do. What do you think of that chipset? Capable of handling everyday tasks, moderate gaming, and AI features like face unlock. Sure, I wouldn't consider face unlock a AI feature per se. I don't think you need a specific AI cores for that. It matches well with the T1 advertised specs. Like, honestly, that AMOLED 6.8 120 hertz screen is pretty great. We'll see how it works out though. 5,000 milliamp battery seems decent. Yeah, none of which have a unique or proprietary US made chipset behind them. Yeah, it's impossible to have this thing be US made. Reichi, because 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes ROM, storage, and 6.8 AMOLED is standard on most $200 phones in China. I mean, I wouldn't say that's not the standard for here though. China and here are very different. And plus, he cancels, like, he truly does taco. Like, he does pull back on tariffs. So it will be interesting to see if this gets tariffed. Let's check out the Red Magic. Is that a Red Magic phone? I'm assuming it's phone. We'll let that query. So it's the biggest claim, and I've mentioned this already, is the claim that it's made in America. While advertised as made in the USA, industry experts have expressed skepticism about the feasibility of entirely US-based smartphone manufacturing, especially at the T1 price point. With how much time they've had to make this, with everything, I think it's in the time frame like of August, it's impossible. I'm not saying it's going to be impossible ever, but it's impossible right now with this time frame. So the 6 Gen 1 this old, yeah, like I said, I guarantee you this is an old surplus that is something that they're going to be, that they've rebranded. I bet you'll probably be able to rip off, like, it might even be a phone casing. Let's see this thing. It honestly looks like they glued on like a phone case itself. See, it really, this feels like they slapped on a case to it. So if you rip that off, it's probably going to have some old phone brand / model that that's probably, they're probably going to be making so much bank off this. It's crazy. Let's look at this Red Magic 10 Pro latest flagship. Let's look at, oh, okay. Come on, ChatGPT, or I guess YouTube, load up. We'll look at this thing.
Thanks to Red Magic for sponsoring this video. So it's only been a few months since we covered the Red Magic 9S Pro, where in that video, I called it the most powerful Android smartphone in 2024. And for 2025, Red Magic is back at it again, with the Red Magic 10 Pro setting a whole new bar for performance, with it being among the first phones to get the all-new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. It has what Red Magic is calling a new liquid metal cooling system. It has faster UFS 4.1 storage, and it has faster LPDDR5X Ultra RAM, which pretty much hits every performance component you could possibly improve on a phone. So with that Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, Qualcomm is claiming some huge gains in performance, with a 45% boost in the CPU with the new Orion cores.
I need this thing in my Deckard project.
In GPU, which is a pretty big.
That is nice. actually. I actually really like the design too. I think the design looks nice. I know some people are going to be turned off by this design, but I actually like this. Interesting. Interesting. So, I'm not the biggest phone gamer, but I see more devices and potentially like Steam Decks and stuff like that supporting this. How much? This is prices around. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it has 2 generations or a couple of generations potentially higher than what the Trump phone is. It's probably gonna have better. It's probably gonna be all around. Yeah, bigger battery. You're right. Skull's playlist. This is much better than the Trump phone. Once again, though, like what you're expecting from the Trump phone is that it is let's see here. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. This is for old people. Old people and Trump diehards that don't understand what this fully is, and they just want to. They like having Trump stuff. They're gonna get this. I think gold. It's gaudy. It's honestly. It's not. I don't even know if I go as far as say it's tacky. It just doesn't look good. The obsession with gold is kind of weird. But then again, I'm a gamer. I'll take mine black. Thank you very much. Or pulsating, I guess, colors or something. Maybe. I don't know. That it's kind of weird out in public to have things pulsating. Let's see here. Raichi, what I hate about Red Magic is they sell their phones with 128 gigabytes of storage, but double the price when you go 512 gigabytes. It's a gaming phone. You need storage. Does it not have upgradable storage, though? If it has an SD card slot, that's not too bad. But yeah, if you don't have that, Skull's playlist, I'd buy a flip phone if I need just a phone, or see if I can get a BlackBerry. I mean, well, how do you watch Fox News or anything else, unless you have this device? Like, they're going to be able to see everyone that they need to with that nice, almost 7-inch screen. No SD card slot. Dang, Raichi, that does suck. Yeah, I don't. 128 gigabytes. That's too little for gaming. You're right. Yeah, this was so. Then Snapdragon 6's Gen 1 was announced 3 years ago. Essentially, that's interesting. Interesting. It is an old phone. Phones using the Snapdragon 6. Okay. Give us the prices. Let's see if this gives us anything. Raichi, the Sony Xperia is the last flagship with a micro SD card slot. Is it really? I hate to say it, guys, but I've been buying flagship phones from Google and Apple, and I have an Apple one right now, just to make content creation a little easier, and I'm just used to not having an SD card. BT Maverick, Trump can sell ketchup popsicles to his base. He can, and it's really sad when people want to buy it. Like it's such a weird grift, but whatever, I guess. At the end of the day, when he's selling certain things and people buy him, like, yeah, I guess he's not hurting anyone with that type of stuff, kind of, I guess. So the quick comparison, some of these phones, heck, the greatest value you can get is right here, around $200 for the Vivo T3X, which maybe that's what he's got. I would be shocked if they're not making just bank off this thing. Yeah, this one has fancier parts to it. Yeah. At least it's not more than 500. I'll say that. I'm actually shocked he's not selling it for 1,000. Of course, then again, how many tiers is he going to come out with? So first up, this is just a rebranded phone, probably very cheaply. We'll kind of quit with this topic, but soon. But having a flag, like let's say etched right here, is just, in my opinion, tacky. I think having flags on anything that isn't like governmental or like for certain reasons is tacky. It tends to be, I'm all for patriotism, whatever country you're in, but it starts to get into nationals level where, dude, most countries aren't that special compared to others. So I don't need I live here. I don't need my country's flag on my phone. That's just super cheesy. So the school's playlist, I got in a 188 SD card. I don't know what that is. Like, and they still would eat it up. And the Red Magic does have a 1 terabyte to 12 gigs. Okay. Yeah, but it sounds like it goes up quite a bit, so that sucks. I like how we're investigating this. Let's get into Google first. I need to switch that over. I'm just lazy. So, is it like IQ or something like that? Break free. It has 3 phones though on the Trump one, right? Or three phones. 3 but are they all 3 of these? Oh my gosh. Didn't it have like the image here a second ago? Oh well. It's got 3 cameras, right? So it's not quite the same, but this has got a better battery life. How much is this? Do we know? Like, does it say on here? I guess I should ask. Where do I buy you? Oh well. Oops. Okay. How much is that in not what is it, rupees or something like that? Yeah. The Z9X is $200 Canadian, so $150. Damn. I mean, if this is correct, it's better than this, but I still think it's gonna be a cheap phone. It's gonna be a very cheap phone. I think it, like, as long as they play it safe, it'll be fine. It's just you're buying old tech for no reason, just because of the Trump thing. It doesn't even look good. I think if it didn't say anything on it and it was gold, it might be better. But I would never buy a gold phone. That's just tacky. Same specs. Okay, am I just looking at the wrong thing then? Okay. You're right. Slightly smaller screen, but only slightly. It has a bigger battery, but it's not quite the same. Like I mentioned, it has a different camera setup. My friend Sugarcoat Motorola Stylus. Sugarcoat Motorola Stylus. That sounds interesting. Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about on this? Else we're going to move on over to the Summer Game Fest. Because I don't have anything else to say. Like, it's obvious. I think we're all in agreement that there's just anyone can do better than that. So, as far as Summer Game Fest, like, what are some of your guys' favorite games to come out of this? There was a couple I was actually kind of shocked that came out. And so I was, I still need to try Grounded 2. That one looked pretty interesting. The new Death Stranding 2 footage revealed at Summer Game Fest premiere looks, I mean, this looks like Metal Gear, honestly. Will be interesting to see how this plays and if it's going to be just, once again, another walking simulator, right? And then this Stranger Than Heaven. So you got the Like the Dragon devs, Yakuza thing coming up. This is what I'm excited for. Yes, you were there, BT Maverick. I know we talked about this last week. I just want to go over a couple more games again. Because I think the news is a little light this week, besides the Trump mobile. Lomkey, welcome. How you doing? Is Wolf here? Wolf, are you here? I don't see you in the chat. Rachie, the best game from the Game Fest was Atomic Heart 2, and yes, I'm horny. Rachie, once again, you never fail. You never fail me with the... I need to finish that game. I think I will finish that game on my other channel. I'm going to start getting back into streaming soon. Icarus, welcome.
Sir.
Let's see if Capcom tries to claim shared revenue with this. If you guys haven't seen this yet, it's the Resident Evil 9 trailer. It looks so good. Lomkey, I know Wolf is usually here, but I was really late to announce this thing. BT Maverick, Plague's Tale, Renaissance, and Keeper from Double Fine. Ooh, yes, Keeper from Double Fine looked good. Plague's Tale, I still need to play the first one. Lomkey, oh, by the way, did you see the guy made his own Steam controller too? I did not see that, Lomkey. Let's add that to the list. I'll add that to the list after this. I mean, look, they look so good, guys. I'm so ready for Resident Evil 9.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good...
The Icarus, did you already talk about the Trump phone? Yeah, we can talk about it towards the end, though, too, the Icarus. So towards the end, we can swing back around and talk about it again.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Did you see the Xbox AMD video? I did not.
Face the past.
Sarah Bond stayed in there.
Grace.
Dude, they're making people look stickier in this. She looks sticky as F. Like there's drenched in syrup kind of stuff. The psychological like aspects to this make me think of Evil Within. Sword of the Sea looks awesome. Do you get...
Now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
So there's a list of a bunch of the games from Summer Game Fest. Can someone find that list? A really good list that I can go through and throw it in a Discord.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
This is the biggest game that I was so excited for. Couple of small ones I definitely want to look out for, but my backlog's so big. Requiem 9, AK Resident Evil. Resident Evil 9. Okay. And it's crazy that it comes out at the beginning of next year, so I have something to look forward to next year. It's okay, Lumkey, I can find it in a second. But let's look at this Gosh. I really got to change this. Like, I don't mind ChatGPT, Steam controller. Do you guys have a link to that? Let's see. Lomkey, can you post a link to the Steam Controller 2 thing that you're talking about? Or is this like, oh, Tommy B. Okay, never mind.
This is a Steam controller.
Oh, that's so long. Okay, we're going to get to that after the Summer Game Fest. This one was a big one, actually. It was interesting. Gardner loved it. It's a minute long of the Xbox AMD partnership, and trust me, it's packed to the gills. Okay. Oh, that was a weird one too, guys. This one was pretty cool. I'm gonna let we'll get to the Steam controller thing towards the end too. Oh well. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing of this, but I just wanted to indicate, like, this is a very simple game. And for the Steam Deck, it looks like it'd actually be pretty fun, especially something I could play with my kids, but also just have fun, you know? Is it multiplayer? Is that why there's two? Or do you control both of them with two different sticks, maybe? Huh. I didn't catch that before on this. Yeah, it definitely seems very tranquil and it seems nice. I actually like the concept of this game. Scott Pilgrim, always a classic beat 'em up. This is the weirdest one if you guys haven't seen it. It seems like it's maybe two players. Agreed. This one, for sure, is a weird one.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
They develop, if not be a lot of good thinking. Yeah, agreed. They designed in the Unreal Engine their own system for drawing out these Muppets to be realistic, which is hilarious and bizarre. This game is the most unique game I think I saw at the Summer Game Fest because
little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
because it looks like it's real.
If you're gonna be champ,
And if it wasn't for certain gives, you just think this is a real Muppets.
don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
And it-
boy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
It looks like it's a lot of mini games packed into a boxing game, which we'll see. It is a little uncanny for me, but it looks fun. I'm just not the biggest boxing person, but it definitely looks interesting and unique. Icarus, the Seven Deadly Sins origin was a highlight from the show for you. I mean, I do like the show. I just need to. I'm just don't know. It ended in such a weird power scale that I just kind of ended for me. We'll see. Date Everything released yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Date Everything looks like it'd be a fun one to stream for sure. It might be up there for once I get back in the streaming again, because it is pretty fun to stream. It's really fun to talk to you guys. It's very draining though. Let's see here. No. Let's Summer Game Fest list. I don't want images. Come on. Okay, this is good enough. Author rank, interesting. Okay. Mortal Shell looked interesting. The mouse looks very unique. It doesn't look like it'd be a game that'd be very fun for me to play. Code Vein was one that I was welcome Fumbooter. Welcome. Code Vein looked like, I haven't played the first one. I have it, but from my understanding, it's really grindy. But this also looks really fun. Sonic Racing actually is one that I will probably like. Raichi, 7 Deadly Sins, the show where Escanor is 99% of it's good, and the rest mid. Yeah, honestly, once they got to Escanor, like he was awesome, and I'm not going to do any spoilers with him, but this does look like a really fun game though. Lomki, did you like Code Vein? Because Code Vein 2 looks really fun. I need to get it, or I need to play the first one. And I have so many other games that are better rated, I should say. Let's see. What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
The best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together.
What is this?
Might be a hero in there after all.
Is this gonna?
Streaming June 24, only on Disney Plus.
The new, Iron Man. Ooh, that is rough. So, you've heard me say this probably before. Car racers aren't really my favorite. Let's turn this down more. Man, that is still loud. Gonna kill that. Boss favorite, boss, whatever. Sonic Racing isn't like kart racers aren't my favorite. This looks like a semi-clone of Mario Kart, but like plus, meaning there's a lot of stuff you can do in it that is similar to Mario Kart. Plus the characters that you'll all like from, various different franchises, which is crazy. Like Persona is a crazy one. It'll be interesting. It definitely, I'm really curious because the way that you can go between the worlds through the rings looks unique, but it's one that I'll probably buy. For my kids more than anything. If it wasn't for my kids, I probably would pass on it until it's cheap. But it looks fun. It looks something I definitely want to try out. I liked it a bit harder than Dark Souls. Damn, Lone Key, that is rough if it's harder than Dark Souls. Welcome, Wolf. How you doing, Wolf? Mixtape is another one I'm stoked for. Same devs that made the Artful Escape. Okay. Mixtape was one that I was definitely not sure about in the beginning. But as I saw it more and more, I was like, okay, I can get behind this.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhead. Chip.
Yeah.
Long story.
I like how it's advertised on Switch 2 now. Atomic Heart 2, I still need to beat the first one, obviously, and I would love to beat it on stream and get it finished up.
One could count 1,000,000,000 suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
But I think this one is a spiritual successor to Atomic Heart, meaning I don't think it's a direct sequel, but it's like a spiritual sequel. I'm here for this weird Soviet Union kind of dystopian future. It's fun.
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Is that one of the twins? Raichi's
My answer is maybe they will visit us.
favorite robotic twins.
Time has not come yet for this.
Their designs are so weird though sometimes.
The dawn of a new era. The era of Atomic Heart 2.
It looks. This is this one right here. Translucent dude is crazy, and they're creating arena shooter, like multiplayer arena shooter too. That also looks interesting. But this one definitely looks better than Atomic Heart 1, which you guys know, like I got kind of bored of it, but it'd be fun to go back and finish it. Definitely looks more fun. Oh, it's gonna have the music in it. I gotta kill the music. It's gonna. They can just fly now. Yep, you got. It's so weird. Oh, they even had the weird robots too. So yeah, bizarre. It's got the hot Soviet robots. Reichi, you were so excited for this. It's funny. Reichi, Kazuma Kiryu will never be a crossover game because Kiryu never hit it a woman except slapping the girl in Yakuza. Oh gosh. No, you're good, Wolf. Hopefully everything's going well. What's the hottest it gets over when you guys are at? Oh, wait, what? Oh, dude, you must be in like the hundreds. Here, it's going to be about 100 tomorrow, but it's typically in the 80s or 90s, low 90s. Eel looks good too. Eel does look. The Cube is another one from Munfish, which is Atomic Heart. Onimusha looks great. Arc Raiders looks interesting. I'm trying to remember what Withering Waves was. Voyagers, once again, that looks great. Fractured Blooms was actually one that I'm excited for. I hope it doesn't disappoint though.
The best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Yeah, Wolf. That's very in where you're at. It's very common for it to be in the 110s in
I'm
summer.
Zeke, founder and CEO of Serenity Forge and director of Fractured Blooms.
And I'm Maddie, creative lead on Fractured Blooms.
It's interesting they had them speak and everything too. It's very indie, but I'm here for it. And at least the way it looks and the way it functions. Yeah, it's like I think it's a horror game, right? So it's psychological horror. Light maybe, because if you get through it, we don't need to watch the whole thing. It's like farming simulator horror. Things start to go weird in the house and everything, right? And then gets spooky. Fractured Blooms. Wolf, you like the cold? I don't think you've ever lived in anywhere that's been cold though. I like the cold too. That's it. Games Revealed is moving to the north, moving to Canada. This looks fun. I actually really like the way that this game looks and how it's it's weirdness to it. It's horror weirdness to it. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Seven Deadly Sins is another one of the games that people are on chat are talking about. I actually wouldn't be against trying this out, depending on what type of game it is. So we'll see. I don't have a lot of hope for it, but those types of games I don't usually. Mixtape. This is one that I was shocked. Because when I first saw it, I was like, this is okay, but I don't think I'd want to play it. The more I saw it, the more I'm like, you know what? This is a nostalgia trip to the 80s. Now, I only lived in the 80s for a few years, so it's not like I really remember much of the 80s, but yeah, I still remember like cassette tapes and stuff.
Getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
I think the only part that might bother me a little bit is the frame rate. They kind of have it be like this. It's like a sketchy frame rate.
Look back on your greatest hits.
Lone Key, Wandering Waves is gotcha, good story. If you can resist gotcha part. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that then.
Darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot. To spend one
Oh, Wolf, it does get cold there. You're right. You're right. In the wintertime, like deserts get cold.
last night together before school's out forever.
I mean, a little cheesy line, but you know.
With the soundtrack this good, it's gonna be
Once again, this is gonna be a non-monetized episode.
I love The Cure.
Yeah. So it looks like a fun memory, like a fun blast of the past. I might play this with Susie on her Steam Decks on the big screen. So that was another big highlight from the Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I don't get used to the heat. It kills me. It gets hot here and it kills me. BT Maverick, I'm in the Bay Area. It gets about low 100s every so often, but we're pretty lucky here. But I grew up in Central Valley where it's like 103, 105 for 3 months. Oh, BT Maverick, I didn't know you're in the Bay Area. That's actually one of the places I'm looking at potentially going towards. Not quite the Bay Area, but kind of by it. Raichi, I started Withering Wave and trying to get to the elf. No context there. Dying Light, the Beast looked interesting. I never finished the last Dying Light, which it was good. It just got really boring. Like they really needed to mix it up because it was just in one city, and going back and forth on fetch quests got really frustrating. Eel looks good. Let's look at some Eel. It also looks creepy as F. Oh, it's Munfish also, yeah. Interesting. Team Clout, though. It's a different... They're publishing it. If you don't like horror, if you don't like gruesome, you are not going to like this in any way. But it reminds me of an even more gruesome Dead Space. But, you know, Resident Evil. Resident Evil Dead Space. Resident Evil Dead Space. Gives you chills. The Bunker. Actually kind of reminds me of The Bunker a little. Resident Evil Bunker. Yeah, this is definitely making me think Bunker. My top game excited for is Ill. I swear it didn't look that real a few years ago, says Wolf. Yeah, I agree. Haven't we been? Hasn't this been on our watch list for a while now? It's finally coming out. Do like that. Looks like Hello Kitty Inland. Yeah. There'll probably be a mod for it. Low key. Brutal. Oh, and if you ever stream it, Brink, just let you know there is nudity in this. That's okay. Nudity, streaming nudity is fine, right? I mean, my streaming channel is definitely mature. They usually have, I think you're right, there is nudity in this. I think there's nudity in one of the trailers. I really don't like how they have this, but oh well. So yeah, I think Ill is in my top 5. Except I don't know what's my top, but I don't know if I'm gonna put Ill, but it definitely looks really like my type of game, which tends to be a Wolf's type of game too. BT Maverick. Oh, Chronos is another Dead Space game that was shown off at the Xbox show. Chronos. Oh, Chronos. Yes, I have been excited to see more of Chronos. I didn't watch it. Mind's Eye is doing horrible, by the way, guys. It is not doing well. It's on the bench for worst game. This was only from the Summer Games Fest first. See, maybe this Goonhammer. I'm sorry, Goonhammer. Tower was good. Did we skip over that? I'm not meaning to skip over stuff. There's so many. Wait, what am I doing? Was it this? Yeah. I can't get over the Goonfest. Out of Words looked interesting. Toa. Oh yeah, this one looked interesting. Not sure if I dig the fish dude though. Oh yeah, Mind's Eye devs aren't working on it anymore or something I heard, refunding people. Yeah, honestly, if they would have spent another year or two, they probably could have just completely reworked it and made it functional. It's just they always give up on these games too soon. And instead of repurposing or having new people work on them. Like, it seems like there was a lot of work put into it, but a lot of work put into the cutscenes. So this game does look interesting. I just can't get over this fish dude. I just can't. But does this even have gameplay yet? I don't think it even has gameplay. But, you know, Banco, like, sure. Like, it looks interesting. I want to see more, though. Wolf, the story was kind of stupid. Watch Dark Viper's videos on it. I don't know if I need to. Maybe. Meaning, like, I really don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that. Let's see. I need a full list. I want a list of everything that came out. The Outer Worlds 2. Oh my gosh. Does this have it? So we got the Outer Worlds 2, which looks amazing. I'm not going to put my own birth date in there. Muda also made a video. Yeah, Muda's made a lot of videos. I'm a little worried about that guy going down weird deep end on things. Invasion of Arcadia Day.
Do you think I'd care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see,
damn.
This menace must be wiped from the
that looks cool. Okay.
Or better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
I have a little bit mixed feelings because of this. Oh, thanks, Wolf.
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
This is $80 for the Outer Worlds 2, but it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass, right? I definitely agree. Like, I like. So here's the thing. I liked. Actually, let's just turn the sound off. I really like Outer Worlds 1, and I'm a big fan. I am actually willing to pay $80 for a game that I really like, but it might not be a game I buy right off the bat anyways, because I'm so far behind on stuff. I really do like Obsidian, but it might be because of the price, and if it's on Game Pass, that I will play it on Game Pass. I have mixed feelings on this, though. It looks like they're... Actually, some of this does look really fun. There looks like they're leaning too hard into the anti-capitalism thing, which I'm completely fine with. But you gotta, I don't know. They weren't so didn't go. It was veiled slightly in the first one. This one is just looks like they may be being a little too blatant, but we'll see. I'm not against it. Post-apocalyptic games and stories can be heavily skewed, or not skewed, but like influenced by like anti-capitalist or whatever it is that destroyed the world. Tends to be at wars, stuff like that. Let's see here. Does this list everything? IGN. Resident Evil 9 officially revealed as Resident Evil Requiem at Summer Game Fest. Blah, blah, blah. Does this literally have everything in it? Game seal. No, this one definitely. This is the list that we were looking at, wasn't it? I like how Mind's Eye was featured in like the first video. Musha. Sorry, I'm just checking. Killer Inn looked interesting and weird. Is this gonna have everything? It doesn't have everything, Wolf. It's okay. There is a list. Let me find it. I'm pretty sure High Tech had it, and I don't want to expose our chats. More for their privacy than anything. I think he did, at least. Oh, it was in our... Damn it. I think it was in our... Yeah. Sorry, guys. It was in our notes, so I don't have access to that right now. Xbox created a problem, it's selling the solution. There's always a problem. We're going to be going through this just over and over again. I don't think we're going to find a perfect list. Right? Maybe? No. If I had more time, I'd just create a perfect list, because I have a lot of stuff in my Games Revealed website right now that could almost compile this, but let's see. Summer Game Fest. Every game list. It said everything announced. IGN lies. Announced, and I think everything is that was shown is two different things. This one's lying, because I don't think this says everything. VR Deadpool, yeah, that's right. Really pissed a lot of people off with that one. Oh, me? No, these are all the good games were at the Xbox Showcase. Forget the... I don't think so, Raichi. This was just for the showcase, yeah. Everything announced. Let's see. Honestly, Call of Duty 7 or Black Ops 7 looked pretty good. I like futuristic Call of Duties, and so I'm here for that. Persona 4 remake announced. I never finished Persona 4, so it'd be kind of nice to play that and finish that. Hollow Knight Silksong teased, which was crazy that it was teased with the Xbox Ally, right? Beast of Carnation. Of reincarnation. Oh, that's right. This is Game Freaks, the Pokemon developer. The Black Ops 7 will be on last gen console. Sure. Like, I'm going to play it on Game Pass, so I'm not buying a Call of Duty, but I like the single players. They had a list. Am I just going crazy? This is Summer Game Fest. Yeah, they have a list, but this is only the Summer Game Fest, like, showcase. This one right here. We want the Xbox one. So this isn't all the games. This is only the games that were announced on the Summer Game Fest showcase. And so, yeah, that's what I was hoping that they'd have more on there. Because actually, it's a pretty good list. High on Life 2. That's interesting that they're creating a High on Life 2. I still need to finish the first one. But yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4 looks interesting. Gears of War Reloaded looks interesting. Super Meat Boy 3D looks interesting, honestly. A lot of very interesting looking games. Man. Keeper. Okay. I do like Double Fine. BT Maverick. That's what I did with Indiana Jones, and all my save progress from Game Pass goes to Steam. Nice. I need to do that. Yep, this seems like a game that they would make. Very unique. Very unique. What? Dude, they're just like, we want our players to experience an acid trip without the drugs. Okay, slap it in there. Keeper might be my top 10. That actually looks really good. It's coming out in a couple months. Wow.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Play day one. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that on Game Pass. That looks really fun, actually. Yeah, I could play it on the ROG Ally that I have. It looks like it would be a very fun one to just sit down and just play on the TV or in bed. Indiana Jones, I still need to play through that some more. I really do like that. Chronos, yes. This is actually one I'm really excited for, guys.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log.
Pokemon for Men. That's funny, MJF. Mortal Shell 3? Is it Mortal Shell 3 or 2? I think it's 2. It looks awesome. It looks pretty good.
Was in a state of suppressed recomposition. The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area.
Wait, what's... Hold up. What's the first Xbox... the first Xbox $90 game? It's not Keeper, is it? I don't think it's... that doesn't look like it'd be a $90 game. It looks really good, though. Hey, G-Bro, how's it going, man? Solo Leveling Overdrive. I'm hyped for the and love the anime. Honestly, I think the anime is really good. It's it has a little bit of broiness to it, but I really do. I shouldn't say broy. That's weird, but I really do like it.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
I'm excited for this one.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution. They seem to act more consistently, in coordination. Destroying the nest is now a priority. Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
What a weird outfit. I love it, though. Chronos. Down for it. Is it going to be a day one? It's going to be a day one, right? On honestly, it's probably one I'll buy. The only thing that I'd want to try it maybe on the Game Pass if it's going to be on Game Pass because, you know, but it has to be pretty bad for me not to buy it because it definitely is my type of game. MJF, definitely Dead Space vibes. It definitely looks so good. There, Chris. I got a free key for the game, Gears of War Reload game. Nice, there, Chris. It looked pretty good. Outer Worlds is $80. BT Maverick. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Outer Worlds 2. I don't know why they're charging so much for it, but like I said, it's one that I'm really excited for. So, not excited that it's $80, but they could charge $100, and I'd probably end up buying it. Animo. I feel like that's like the Amiibos or whatever they are from Nintendo. Ghost. Wait, there are no. Wait, what is this?
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations.
Oh, it's this one.
He's a little eccentric.
I think I know what this one is. I don't need a song.
A hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand.
This is not what I was thinking it was. Maybe. Okay. I thought it was a different game. See, MJF, if it's on Game Pass, I don't care if it's $100 on PS5 and Steam. You're going to play it on Game Pass then, right? It doesn't matter what it comes out for as long as, you know, you can get it for a decent price, like AK on Game Pass. Raichi, $80 is creating a problem and selling the solution, Game Pass. I guess so, Raichi, but here's the thing. It's not really yes and no. The whole industry wants to raise prices on games. The whole industry wants to raise prices on everything. And with inflation and everything, I'm not shocked, and we've talked about this. I just don't think they're raising prices and paying their engineers and everyone that works on the games an increased wage. I think this just to increase their shareholders' profit, and doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone, honestly, at the end of the day. Outer Worlds is day one in Game Pass. Chronos is not. That's interesting though, BT Maverick, because then I will probably play Outer Worlds 2 on Game Pass, and I will play Chronos by buying it. I probably will buy Chronos, honestly. It is interesting that it's not it has to be pretty bad, but even if it is, I guess I could. Cascoder, my fiance wants the no-go set grand game after showing her it. It's Power Wash Sims and mystery with a miss. Oh, she loves Power Wash, doesn't she?
In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Okay, Talking Cat, I'm down for that. I'm just not down for the song. This is so weird. Okay, the tentacles got me at the end. I'm down for it. I'm just not sure about that song. I'm not even saying it's cheesy or not. I just, for the vibe I was expecting, and some of the vibe already, weird song to fit with it. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, it's a spooky, cozy, mystical musical mystery. Musical, so like it's gonna be musical in the game. I'm not against musicals though. We'll see. I'm not against them. I'm just not used to musicals being in a game. Wolf, I think you kicked or banned MJF. Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks, Wolf, for fixing that. I wait for sales unless I really want the game. J bro, I hear you on that. I have the means to support like some studios and some games I really like, especially day one. I'm fine spending the money on that to help, especially with certain studios, be successful, because I want to. It's kind of like voting with my money. I want this game to be successful, so some games I will buy day one. But also, I like to do giveaways and some other stuff, so I'm also being cheap right now and not buying too many games. Lumkey, overall, I don't Game Pass made a lot of dev money unless everyone's playing it. If Game Pass anything you like, YouTube Premium. Yeah, I mean YouTube Premium makes okay money. Like with how many people have ad block, especially for like tech and game YouTubers. Like I don't know if it's a huge difference, because at the end of the day, people have ad block, and you don't get paid if people have ad block. So it's kind of a problem. So, okay, let's move on from the X. Like, we can collect a list and maybe go over some stuff we missed next time, but this is, we need to look at this Steam controller.
Let me tell you, it is pretty weird. First launched in 2015 and then discontinued in 2019, this was Valve's first attempt at integrating trackpads into a
By the way, I love his background. Descendants skateboard, nice.
controller. So if this seemed like a weird idea for a controller, you'd be right. But Valve was really onto something with the trackpads. I mean, you'll even find now there's actually still a very strong community of people that use these things, even with how hard they are to find now. Even with the Steam controller becoming discontinued, Valve were not done with the trackpad idea. And that is, of course, because they included them on the Steam Deck. I know not everyone uses these, but I know you guys out there leaving all those comments on my Framework handheld, you guys love the trackpads. And honestly, I agree. Trackpads are a really cool way to add an extra layer of how you can input and interact with the games you play. And I died. But we've definitely seen a renewed interest in the trackpad solution in the controller. And judging by the title of the video, you may already know where I'm going with this, but I went ahead and made my own.
We're not going to watch this whole thing.
This is the Steam
So don't worry
Deck
about that, guys.
controller.
But I am
have
really
a
curious.
Working prototype of my personal Steam Deck controller, or maybe a Steam controller too. I don't know what we could call it. It's not by Valve, it's by me. Going just a little bit into how it's made, it's basically off-the-shelf parts I threw in here to make it look and feel as close to an actual Steam Deck as possible. But it's got one little fun trick up its sleeve, and that is it can split. So even though we are using a ton of off-the-shelf components,
honestly, he should prototype this and he could probably sell and get a really, like, he could probably sell this concept and end up creating a controller and selling it.
for the Steam Deck controller, this was still a lot of work to put together. So in this video, I am first going to go over the trackpads themselves and how we put those together. Then I'll go over the assembly of each half. How did this all go together and actually work? Then we'll cover the firmware. So technically, how does it work as a wireless controller? Because this is a wireless controller. We'll follow that up with a technical demo. And then we're going to end off the video with a note on where does this project go from here. Even though this is in great shape and I really do like how it works, I think there's a lot we can do to make this better than it already is. So let's get into it.
Raichi, I blame the Steam controller for ruining the Steam Link. I agree with that partially. Like, I actually think the Steam Link, they should be creating a new one and coming out with that because it is nice. J-Bro, I have a big Xbox digital and physical library and I have Game Pass. Nice. I have a big Steam library, but I'm finding trying games out more and more, especially ones I just haven't been beating. It has been a little bit of a waste of money for certain games that I'm just not sure about, and so having the Game Pass has been really nice since there's been so many good games. Like Expedition 33, I'm playing on the Game Pass. I probably should buy that. I mean,
and that's actually where this video...
I don't need to get too technical. Like, this is very technical at times. But I think his prototype is actually onto something big.
This way, kind of actually more like the leaked images of the Steam controller too.
Here's my only problem with this. I like the idea that it can split. I don't need trackpads.
We want to talk about that. So yeah, people want to kind of check the latency of this. Like, that's pretty good. Dude, I cannot play this game without mouse and keyboard. It's bad. I'm so
pretty much.
So bad.
Does not look that comfortable, actually.
YouTubers, I kind of just like, I can just point my gun at the, oh.
Run. You're going down. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Honestly, good video. Good job, Tommy B. Like, that's really good. Really like it. MJF, is there an Android Steam Link app? If so, an Android TV, Google TV is a Steam Link. Yeah, I believe there's a Steam Link app for both Android and iOS. So I think you can just hook them up to your TV and play off that. It's just sometimes it's kind of nice just to have a dedicated little hardware piece that you can grab your controller, press the button, have it pop up and automatically connect to your Steam. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit more streamlined. Lomkey, 2K plus Steam games. I gamble for keys for cheap. Damn, dude. Lomkey, you're crazy. If I was reviewing more games, I could get a lot of free games. The problem is that right now at my level with some of these key places, I just don't have the time to play them, so I can't commit to it. Because this early on, it looks bad if you don't play them and review them, if you're getting them for free. Raichi, I'm waiting for Expedition 33 restocks for Xbox. They sold out for Xbox, Raichi? That's crazy. Excuse me. J-Bro, I still need to buy a PC. I suck at knowing what to buy. J-Bro, I hear you on that one, man. I definitely want to simplify it, and with the website I'm making, I'm definitely going to be simplifying it with the hardware stuff, PCs and stuff like that. J-Bro, yeah, I'm really not a fan of those types of controls. I actually like it. I like the concept of it. I just, and I think it actually, as long as it plays just like a Steam Deck controller, I'm fine. It's just, I think he could sell it, and actually people would buy this decently. Me personally, if I'm going to be getting a controller like that, I just rather use a PS5 controller. I really like them. J-Bro, I haven't launched it yet. guys, you could try subscribing to it if you go to gamesrevealed.com. I'm like, well, that's right. Ugh, damn. Let's see here. I mean, this is it, but that... If you go to it without being logged in, well, it's broken right now. Congratulations. It is broken. This is not half this stuff right here. If you can't tell, it says like RTX 590 benchmark leak. It is a ton of this is mock data. I think I broke it. But it's supposed to look like this, and you can put in your notify me, and I can 100% guarantee you that this is going to be set up so you can enter stuff in and you'll get early access next week. So games revealed, but I wouldn't recommend putting your email into here yet, and I probably wouldn't recommend playing around with this yet. I'm really curious why the Vercel toolbar is even showing. Whatever. I'm going to have to fix that, but that's okay. It's going to be good, guys, and I'm going to be... That might be next week's stream if I get the last 2 features done that I'm working on. And then we're going to do incremental releases every week, and I have a whole giveaway system. So I just need to pound that thing full of giveaways, and we're going to be doing giveaways, man. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be automated. So you know that it's going to be good on you for you guys, and there's a lot of different ways. I haven't put in, I can't remember who recommended this. I haven't put in the spin to win kind of fun aspect to it, but I'll add that too. Rachie, the Apple TV has a Steam Link. Yes, it does. And I still don't have an Apple TV. I have an old one. You can guess that I'm probably going to be getting an Apple TV. I've lost it. I'm into this whole like Apple ecosystem now for everything. Rachie, are you going to stream some weird games soon? Yes, I will. J-Bro, I remember I subscribed to your newsletter. Or was it that website, or is that a new one? This is a new one. I discontinued the last one, partially because like I was paying for it, and I'm just like, and I couldn't customize things how I wanted to. So at the end of the day, I want to create my own thing. I'm a web developer inherently, also a mobile developer, and also a game developer. That is what I do day to day, and because of AI, I'm able to vibe code my way into fun. Like it's fun, but a lot of it's also been checked by me. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. And anyone that's a mod on here, I'll probably make you a mod in the admin also on this website. Wolf, I'll make sure you have early access very soon. And then everyone else, you'll sign up and you'll get early access. Especially if you've been here like with me for a while, I'm going to give you like full pro or whatever, which I'm going to have ads on it. I'm not going to get too crazy, but I'm going to have ads, and you guys just will have an ad-free experience. So, okay. And then some other perks that will come with it that you'll see. So I want to make it like a really fun, community driven, I don't want to be like a ripoff, but I want to make stuff that people are going to enjoy, and so we're going to have some fun mini games on there eventually too. Steam is now ported to Apple ARM. Not sure what comes next after that. Chris Lee, did we do the poll? No, we have not done the poll, Chris Lee. It's going to be next week for sure. So I'm sorry. I need to write it down. And Chris Lee, like I promise you, we're going to do the poll next week. And I'm going to write it. In fact, I'm going to tell Siri to remind me to do that tomorrow. Sometimes when I get done with the shows, I go and just relax and watch a show with Susie. And so I get very distracted, or I just wore out from the day. I had an interview today, but did a bunch of other stuff. And so very long day. Let's see here. Create Xbox poll on Games Revealed. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun times. So we are all pretty much OGs. I know, and I love it. Honestly, I like seeing new people too. Don't get me wrong. I want to see new people join the fray, but I really do like how many of you guys have stuck around. It's really fun to talk with you guys. Proton and Apple Silicon would be amazing. Agreed. Proton does get used inside of Apple's Game Kit, but they're discontinuing that kind of. But there are other services and other people that use it. But I'd love to see Valve have first-party support for Proton on Mac OS, because honestly, like the PC I'm using right now is a beast. I really like it. Is it Mac OS? Yes, it is. But I had to have something simplified that would run everything that I needed it to, and it does it in spades. Now, what was I saying? Steam. Oh, let's look at the next weird game I'm going to be streaming soon, and I'm going to have a streaming schedule, so don't worry, guys. Like, I will probably get back into it very slowly again until my it's just like allergy dust crap like that. They're doing a ton of building around here and it affects my lungs. That's one of the things that we found. And so once I get that all figured out, hopefully soonish. I know it's been going on 2 years, but I'll have more energy to stream. Okay, so what? I can stream Who's Your Daddy. I've been playing that with my son. He really likes that. What was the game that I was talking about streaming forever ago and I forgot? Damn, Sucker for Love. So the Sucker for Love, which is it's a race. It's a kind of racy, but I really like the first Sucker for Love. So just to answer your, I think it was you, Rachie. What was the next weird game I'm going to be playing? It's going to probably be Sucker for Love. And then we're going to be wrapping up some of the old games I started streaming just to get those done with. Oh, the Xbox. Thank you. Let's do that. Xbox AMD video. Of course.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer
We're gonna get the Trump phone.
portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation, to unlock a deeper level of visual quality, and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI, all while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.
Oh my gosh. Rachie, you know. Here's the thing, Rachie. You know. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Generate an image of a Trump console that looks like Trump Tower. Let's see if it will do it. Wolf. So instead of Obama phone, there's a Trump phone. So technically, like the whole Obama phone and Obama handing out things was that's actually a lie. That didn't really happen. Oh come on, generate. No. There we go. The haunted cabin sim. So yeah, let's get into. We'll end this again with how we entered with the Trump phone. So silly. I do want to see what a Trump console would look like, though. It's gonna be gold. Oh no. ChatGPT is not doing well. It's not surviving. It may take a minute. This is really difficult. Maybe I should have put in gaming console. Yeah, I should have put in gaming console. Oh my gosh, it's taking so long. No, this is not, no. It even has 45 on there. No, what? What is this? It's a console. I get what it's doing. Okay. Wolf wants to play this. It's so stupid. So stupid. So Wolf. So okay. Just to recap, it's going to be a $500 device. It's T1 is the name of the phone, and it's going to have a phone service called the whole thing's Trump Mobile, or I guess like T-Mobile, but Trump Mobile. And it's not going to be locked into any one major U.S. carrier. I'm assuming they're going to have it's going to be like Mint, where it's going to have one or two, maybe three different carriers. The debunking the made in USA claim, multiple outlets question whether components are actually American made. None of them are. It's just impossible to have some of it could be American made, or once they get the phone over here, they'll slap they'll glue the case on because that looks like a glued on case. But that will be made in America. Maybe not actually, honestly. Trump's merch isn't made in America, so pretty stupid to claim that they're able to do that when we don't even have the capabilities to make half that stuff in America. 5,000 milliamp battery, lifelong camera typo, like whatever that is. It's pretty standard, like 1 to 2 year old phone specs. What you would expect to pay $500 like 2 years ago for. It's super stupid. There you go. No, it's got the Xbox. I mean, there you go, guys. Oh no. You know what? Sometimes AI generated images are just fun. You know, guys. Only one is USA made the Librem 5 phone. Not sure everything USA made. I don't. Lomkey at 2K. Yeah, I don't think everything can be. There's certain chipsets we just don't have we don't have the fabrication systems to make, or facilities to make chipsets here, like powerful ones at the bare minimum. J bro, you'd buy it. That is something else. Honestly, it's much better that. Okay. I think he'll be fine, but I'll be there in a second. I'm almost done. Okay, sorry. I actually hate that I kind of like the design. That's because it has gold accents. It's not the whole thing is gold. Wolf. At first I thought you said Wolf is pretty short, and I was going to say, how do you know? But then again, our Discord teases me about that. You are, well, if you're talking about someone else, yes. Wolf is pretty short as well. Yes. BT Maverick. Okay. Now do a gaming Trump phone. Let's see if ChatGPT can do a better phone. But to be fair, like, that's not bad. It's not bad. The phone, like Trump's real phone though, bad. It comes with a red controller, lol. Wait, this comes with a red controller? Because it's MAGA? A MAGA controller? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see what a gaming Trump phone would look like. Okay, guys, you know my stances. I'm not a fan of Trump at all. But even so, even if I was, don't buy this. If there was anyone promoting this, do not buy it. like the hat. You like my new hat? You can see like it has a hydras. For Father's Day, my son picked this out. See, okay, look at this. Look at this. Much better. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say it, guys. They should just use ChatGPT. They should just use ChatGPT to get the design. This is a much better. This is an iPhone though, but oh damn. Well, if you're making a mock console, then you need to do orange. Red is MAGA though, right? Trump Tower. Okay, well, it doesn't need to be Trump Tower. It can be Trump Mobile, but like this is drastically better. Phone. You accent with gold. You don't do full gold. Doing full gold and it's too gaudy. It looks horrible. It looks disgusting. Like it doesn't look good. This, honestly, because it has that like New York 40s 50s style, like looks good. Yeah, that phone seems it's going to have a lot of bloat. So much bloat. Oh my gosh, the greatest bloat. Yeah. Okay, because I was gonna. Did you see this shoes Trump was selling? His gold shoes like a year or two ago. It was like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I saw them. It's really stupid that people bought a lot of it. Honestly, downloading that. I'm gonna use that in some promotional stuff. This is pretty good. I'm gonna shock Gardner and High Tech with it. A sucker for love mobile phone. Make a sucker for love game themed gaming phone. I didn't spell gaming right, but I'm sure they'll guess it. There are high tops and low tops. Yeah, I know. Wolf, it's so bad. But yeah, Rachie, I'm gonna do a sucker for love. Streaming it soon. He did almost full gold on his shoes, and it's ugly as F. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. Like gold. One, it's very gaudy, and if you're like Christian, what is he doing? Like, whatever. All I know is it's not good. It looks bad. It's very tacky, but whatever. You can accent with it though. Like I said, you can accent. Looks good, accented. Otherwise, it looks bad. May the Schwartz be with you until 2027. I know. I'm so excited. I hope Mel Brooks makes it because he is going to be 100 years old when it comes out, or 101, depending, I think. Okay. I think it's going to get it. Honestly, I could probably get this printed up as like a phone case. I mean, it's copyright, but copyright. Interesting. There you go, guys. Yeah, it feels like 56K. It feels like a 56K modem. You're just waiting for it's like, I'm not going to go into why some images might load really slowly and people were anticipating them, but yes. Honestly, that's pretty baller, guys. That's a pretty baller sucker for love. I'd say it's a phone case though, but I'm not one for having something quite like this wandering around, especially Utah, but I'd potentially do it if someone paid me. Rachie needs it. There you go. It's got some tenties, man. Tenties for love. Yeah, give me some gold flex in my Nikes, and then we will talk. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is really sad, honestly. What could have been? You wouldn't have been able to get me to buy it, but what could have been? What? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, well. Okay, guys. I need to get going. Loki ate something he wasn't supposed to, so I need to go take care of him. Yes, wish me luck, Loki, and needs it. With that being said, 100%, I promise. I've spent a lot of time working on the Games Revealed website. I actually have it set up so that you could sign in and you know, get ready for the release, but I broke the site from a release today, so I am going to fix that. You guys, I will announce and everything. You guys can start signing up, and I will be doing behind the scenes kind of giveaways, and you're gonna help me like obviously help me test the system and everything like that, report bugs, and I'm going to be doing giveaways and stuff along with that. So it's going to be awesome. BT Maverick. Wait, what was that? Did you delete it? So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a next chapter in the Games Revealed universe for us, and I think we're gonna get back into like I've been hyper focused on it. I haven't been doing videos because I've been hyper focused on the website. So love it. I'll download this too and throw it up. Okay, make cell phones great again. Yeah, BT Maverick, right? Like that's gonna make them worse again. It's the exact opposite of what. Well, it's exactly what the slogan usually does. Donald Trump and the Sucker for Love universe. Damn it. Don't ruin the universe for me, Rachie. Okay, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go take care of Loki, and you guys have a good one. I'll chat with you. Keep an eye out for some of the news coming out, and I will, once we have things released and things kind of going, I think things are going to be going smooth.